Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are back with some more RimWorld today. This is the Hussar and Highmate colony, and everything is going very well. Here you can see the bathroom is set up perfectly. We never have to worry about anything ever again here in the latrines, and of course, that's not true at all. If you followed the series, you know that I've been struggling with the bad hygiene. Not so much struggling with it, just failing and then completely just giving up, washing my hands of it, so to speak. Pun intended. But today is the day that we get this figured out. So I think I've had a couple comments from a very loyal watcher and Discord member, which has been very helpful. And in fact, the namesake of one of our children here, Buddy. Now, what we need to do is apparently put a valve on here. So what does this say? Opens and closes connections between pipes. I don't know. I'm going to try, like I said, we're experimenting here. I'm trying to figure this out. Let's put it inside the compound. And obviously I want to get this stuff flowing into the river. That's God's toilet, basically, the river, right? But we're going to kick this over. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm a very staunch conservationist in real life. But in RimWorld, things are very different, folks. Oh yes, things are very different here. Now, in fact, we've got a Hussar. It looks like Shepard is playing chess with the sleeping Lucas. That's weird, but oh my god, here comes Strong interrupting. Things are going good here socially, though. We've only had one social fight, and that was actually Lucas's fault entirely. She is just here for a quest. Let's see. Oh, okay. We've only got 2.7 days now. It's still counting down. If we zoom out, we've actually got ourselves a landing pad already established. I don't even have a hospital or prison up yet, but I've got a landing pad. Nonetheless, it was quick and easy. Plus, they were throwing down the shuttle outside the compound initially, so I said that's not going to work. Now, one of our most important features of the colony is our trap funnel, which has been working fantastic. And as you can see, we're completely set up and ready to go. So let's check the quest tab. For some reason, I feel like there was a quest available. No? All right, what do we got here? Okay, so I think this might accepted 4 hours ago. Yep. So the wasters are on their way. We've got a raid here. It's just one. I think we'll be okay, especially with our trap funnel up and ready. So that's what we're waiting on. Now let's see. The real danger, of course, is Randy sending like a normal raid at us right around the same time. And it looks like we are kind of overdue. But you can see there can be considerable gaps between events here. Nonetheless, we've got to be totally prepared for anything he'll throw at us. Okay, here comes the big event, everybody. Shepard is kicking over the can of fecal sludge. Get it in there, get it in the river, and it's gone. Never to be thought about again. But I am going to go ahead and force Hutch. Like I said, I really want to figure out the dubs menu and how to get this functioning. So we're going to do some forced work here. Now, if I wanted, at some point we could get some steel toilets. Ooh, yeah. I'm hesitant on setting up actual, like, nice bathrooms and stuff in this, because this is just a temporary structure. We're eventually going to have some residential rooms over here, and we'll expand those too, obviously, as the compound gets bigger. I'm definitely determined to build a bridge over the river, which will not only span it to a secondary, like, tertiary colony over here, but we're going to have extra facilities, let's say, over the river itself, kind of on a nice little raised boardwalk. And I'm specifically talking about the hospitality stuff. Now, we can also deconstruct our little temple, or the building that the quest, that's all done. So we don't need to worry about that anymore. But there's a lot of stuff going on. So I'm going to speed it up, actually. Now, like I said, oh, did we get it built? Okay, so toggle valve, build copy, open and close. Now, I guess now it's open. Yeah. Okay, so I just want to keep my eye and see if the latrines will actually work here. Oh. Now, is this part of the quest? Yes, it is. Okay, so this is the quest. What did it say? Are they attacking immediately? I missed it. Hold on. Let's see. They will prepare for a while and then attack. Let's take a good look at them. Okay, they got a couple ranged, but mainly melee. Nonetheless, there's probably no Hussars or Highmates. It's extremely unlikely. But no, I don't see any. Just a few wasters and a furry. So what's this guy? Genie. Interesting. Not allowed here, though. Not allowed. So we'll just allow them to do their thing. And when they're ready, we'll watch them go through the tunnel. Okay, the assault has begun. They were over here having some social conversations and stuff, but I have been working on the plumbing. I've established a sewage outlet, and that actually did make a difference. So I don't know. We'll see. That's not what we're concerned with right now, though. We have a raid incoming. So let's watch these guys cross the river. Okay, here we come. Very slow. Now, we waited till the very last minute, which is fine. Intentional. Let's get our people over here. They are Hussars, so we can go juice them up if we want. Look at this boy. Hold on. What are you on, man? Man, this dude's super fast. Go juice. High on it. Alright, so he turned right around. What's he going to do? Is he going to go for the door or something? Look, they're still having social conversations. Where's he going? Oh, what? That's crazy. What the heck? He's going to break into the compound to try and escape? Bro, that's a plasteel door. Oh, these guys are so dumb. You know, I think that for this reason, I should probably set up doors on the outside too, but I don't even know. Yeah, that might make a difference. I'll do it. Just because it's a little bit more convenient for our people as well. I mean, but for right now, we got to take these guys out. They're not going to be destroying my doors here. Oh, well, too late. They just did. All right, let's get them. Where the hell is Strong? Oh my god, Strong's got her baby on her. Damn it. Yeah, that was my bad. Drop Lady V. Don't let the furry get near him. Oh, furry got near him. Okay, we're fine. Poor Lady V. Lady V is a violent type, so she is not, by the way, she's a hybrid, of course, but she's not, the violence disabled has been overridden by her hyper-aggressiveness. So this is good training. She's still an infant, but yeah, there she goes. She gets to witness the death of a raider. Oh, now one thing I did do was go in and change their restrictions while we were waiting. So let's get over here and clear this guy out. I don't want him breaking my door. So if we just allow him to come right on in. Can you please melee? There you go. Boom. Take him down. Let's go. Old Jimmy. Look, he pulled out his own little knife. Hutch got him. And Hutch is fine. No immediate danger. Let's go. Okay, everybody, don't worry. Lady V is safe and sound. Strong's got her. We do have a couple of prisoners, it looks like. Let's just take a look at their health. Death in 3 hours, 4 hours. Okay. We're obviously not going to be taking these people, but I think we should try and capture and rescue them. So let's get the two Highmates awake. They're both doctors, capable doctors for sure. And we got to spend some time cleaning up. Now, we did get the quest for the Shay's next level. That was the quest that we just finished, was for honor. So we are probably going to put that off, though. I'm not worried about that right now. As I've mentioned, we don't even have a room for her, let alone a throne room and stuff. But it's good to start stockpiling that honor. Now, see, here's the problem. Since I've hooked up that pump, or actually it was the outlet that started to notify me that these things are not properly hooked up. And I suspect this is a pipe notification, but we've got pipes. I don't know. Maybe I need to build them after the fact. Anyway, like I said, I'm still working it out, but it's a lot of fun. And at some point, I probably should just go and read like the mod description. I'm sure it gives like a guideline how to get things up and running, but I'm going to figure it out. Okay, well, check it out. We've got the hunt for the relic quest. This is just to accept the quest line, as far as I can understand. Yeah, and now we have 5 relic infos to acquire, which will then pop up later. But you can see that I'm starting to just build random stuff here. Now, it's not totally random. I am building some of the dub stuff as I look through it. There's also an interesting link to the wiki, which I did click on, but I haven't quite read yet. If you know me at all, you know that I like to try and go in blind and figure things out as I go, you know, experiment a little bit. And fortunately, we have a decent enough colony that can support that thing. Now, at some point, I might have to go in and read. Now, these are showing that they're not hooked up So this is the butt, the water butt, which stores for plumbed devices, but still, no, okay, it does have enough water. I think I need another pump too. At the same time, I'm also thinking, where is it? The wind pump might be good. What's the water well? Excess groundwater, which can be pumped. Presence of a sewage or other pollution will reduce the quality. Oh, okay. No, we don't need that just yet. Maybe, I'm not sure, honestly. But let's see here. I've got the tower, as you can see, one pump. So those are connected. The well is the source of the water. And I've also realized, too, that it needs to be treated at some point down the road once we acquire the right technology or I get the right knowledge. See, small disease risk right now with this water, but that's been going on the whole time just because we're drawing it from a wooden primitive well here, but still not quite figuring it out. But nonetheless, I'm practicing. I'm going to get the hang of it. Oh boy, I'll tell you what, the colony is starting to look a little bit dirty here. I don't like all this. I wish I could get Lucas to do some cleaning, but she's not willing to do any work while she's here. How much longer does she have? Because she is definitely making it dirty. 1 day to go. All right, good. So I've decided that I need more pumping capacity, so I set up a wind pump there. I think that might be part of the problem, not entirely the whole thing though. So again, I'm stressing a lot about these, but I'm also thinking I might just go ahead and take these out now. The wooden ones. Like I said, I don't want to get too fancy with designs. Even though this room is pretty terrible, I still want to wait, and I will replace the toilets though. I think that those are easy to move around and stuff, so it's not a big deal. But other than that, I mean, the colony is going fantastic. We got to get a few of our traps up. Hutch is leaving his quarry out there. I'm trying to keep a pretty steady supply of meat coming in so that we can, you know, continue to make our little shish kebabs here. That's basically what we've been sustaining ourselves on. But it actually looks like meat isn't so much the problem, is it? It's the produce. Yeah, we just entered the growing season again, so that's actually really fantastic. Looks like our first crop of rice is coming up. But Randy has sent us another drop pod. Where is it? Right outside the walls. Oh, look at that. It's a waster. Oh man, pyromaniac. Well, it seems to me like he's trying to overload our prison here, because now this will be the 4th prisoner we're being asked to take in here. How did Shay get injured? Scratch ball. Oh, there was a rat. Oh, she probably tried to go outside. That was my bad. We got a mad rat. There it is right there, the notification. Is it dead? Yes, it is. She probably came out here trying to haul something and maybe got bit. Oh, that was just negligence on my part. I got to be more careful. See, in jungle playthroughs, even a couple scratches from a rat like that can be fatal, but I think we'll be okay. We've got plenty of good medicine. In fact, I should probably restrict some of this. Wow, we have no heal root. Dang. All right, well, looks like I'm definitely restricting that. Shay's got a little bit of, she looks like she's just using the last heal root right now on our stinking prisoners, so it's unfortunate, but all 3 of these are going to get released, and this one right here is part of a quest, or I thought they were. Wait, captured refugee. Oh no, this isn't a quest. So this was a drop pod that Randy asked us to take into our colony. We rejected it, but since we are trying to do the morally good thing, we accepted him as a prisoner, and we're going to release him once the paralytic abasia is finished. But let me tell you what, trying to role play as like a good colony is a lot of extra work and resources, because you can see the water, the food needs for all these people. It's a pretty steep demand too. At some point we might have to give these wasters flake as well. I should probably go ahead and do that with the oldest ones, the ones we've had the longest, because like I said, I want them to get up and out of here whenever we're finished healing with them. But there it is. Administer a little flake to the wasters, please. There we go. Oh, joyous day. It has happened again. Strong is pregnant. Let's take a look. There it is. First trimester. She's still nursing Lady V here, who is 2 years and 27 days. They're pretty close in age, too, so these two are about to get old enough to start walking around and stuff. Oh man, we're going to have to build some beds. I've got the facilities here for him, but we don't have any beds yet. Of course, when Lucas leaves, we can slap down another one. Oh, this is getting bad. I'm going to have to really double down on some construction work. Get some of this done. We need the rooms and stuff complete. The colony is bursting at the seams now. Of course, it will be a while, obviously 9 months before Strong has her baby, but I've said before in the first round, with the first 2 kids, we wouldn't necessarily peek and see the genes, but this time around, let's go ahead and see what she's got coming along. I'm very curious. So these are the germline genes, I think, of the baby. Yeah, it should be, right? So we've got genetic joy +10, heat tolerant, hyper aggressive. That's actually really good because that's going to override any non-violent stuff. Kind, high libido. So this is an awesome, very attractive. They've got the best of everything here. Short hair, standard body, dark reddish hair, skin color, blue skin. I'm not sure. Sheer white skin. We've got 3 different conflicting skin colors. I'm not sure which. Doesn't really matter. Great shooting. Awful mining plants. Social. Great social. This is interesting. So we've got some conflicting stuff. Oh, and she's got the go juice dependency. I don't know. It doesn't actually show me if it's a boy or girl or not. Does it? I'm not sure. But there we go. So we've got, it looks like at least a general idea. Maybe they're subject to change over time. I really don't know. It's the first time I've ever actually inspected the baby genes ahead of time. But we'll try and have to compare those and see how that is. But man, oh man, that's super exciting. So let's take a quick peek at Shay. How's she doing? If we go to her social tab, I do have her set to a high chance, 400% for pregnancy. Let's look at her health. She's a little injured, but if we just take an overview... no, I'm sorry, we have to go into her information panel. I'm looking for fertility. Just want to make sure she's at 5%. Why is that? Is it final value? Age factor, base value, lactating? Huh. I'm not sure why it's so low. Maybe it's because she's injured or still in recovery from her last pregnancy, because she did... You know, she did have this little baby here a little bit later than, what's her name, Strong. So it's possible that she just needs another week or 2 to recover, and then she can get pregnant again. We'll see. It's another interesting thing to kind of monitor. Oh my God. Now I am convinced that Randy is seriously trying to screw us over here with our prison just bursting at the seams. Look at this. Oh, I didn't even realize we got to bedpan all these people too. Oh my God, that's even more work. Makes total sense though. How else are they getting it out of them? So let's see here. Who is this person? This one's actually a member of a faction that we're at least not aggressive towards. So I think what we should do is probably just set up, not floors. Yeah, I'm going to set up a little bed space for him. Right here, we'll just set it as medical. Boom. And we'll grab him. Shay, I know you're hurt, but you can rescue the nurse here. So there we go. Randy being a jerk, but at least it's not another prisoner, so we can just heal him up in our regular room. Now, I did finally get the plumbing hooked up for this one. So I'm going to see if it's the water that's a problem, because this thing's been struggling to stay full. I feel like I need to have a nice... large tank of water stored up before my plumbing will really work. And I'm still determined to get these removed. I'm going to have to force Hutch to do it. Poor guy's got so much going on. I mean, Strong is taking care of the babies and stuff, but this is going to be a priority, right? We got to get these toilets in, otherwise the people are going to be in seriously bad trouble. Okay, the toilets go in and instantly they have the same problem. So... alright, it's time for me to go to the wiki again. Okay, the time has come for Lucas to leave us, finally. She actually helped a little bit in a couple of raids. She did stand guard and shoot her bow and arrow, which, by the way, she was able to leave with. But we got ourselves an advanced component now, and we better bring that in right away, and a little extra silver, so that's pretty good. So I did go to the wiki, and it wasn't actually a tremendous help, but I've looked up a few tutorials. One thing I've decided to do is get the water, the well, and stuff, put that all over here, kind of separated. Let's see here. I'm still not 100% if this is going to actually do anything, but we should probably get that well connected, because my goal is to potentially have this, I think, like right here. So I want my toilets and stuff to be hooked up to the directly to the drain, but then the water and pumping and stuff, I want to be able to shut that down, because we do need a septic system too, I think. I don't know if that's really going to be the key to solve this problem, but I am researching that currently, so I've switched over from bridges to septic. I think that's just a little bit more important at this point, but we will get our bridges up and running. But I'm actually enjoying this a lot, trying to figure this out, you know, go along with it. It's fun to have a new system in RimWorld that's challenging. Whoa, what do we got going on? Strong exchanged thoughts about the link between children and the pointlessness of life with Shepard. I hope in a positive sense, arguing for the having kids and stuff here, right, Strong? Oh man, that's kind of an interesting conversation considering she's just pregnant with her second one. Okay, so let's take a look at Shay too. I haven't checked her recently since she's fully healed. If we look, see, she's still at 5%. It says lactating times 5%. Huh. But I think Strong is also lactating. What's her fertility? 5%. Oh, so maybe she just got like really extremely lucky in that 5% value. It's probably what that was. But all right, so let's see how's the piping going. Okay, I really need to get this little section built because I feel like that's going to be the key to everything. Let me get this forced in, see what happens. Okay, it is now in place. We've got the steel wind pump going, the electric pump. The well is right here. This thing is now hooked up. Okay, I want to get this valve moved. They're still not showing that they're properly hooked up yet, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and force it. Wake up, buddy. Get to work. All right, there's that. I'm going to get rid of all this real quick. We're focused. We're working here. So, still don't show that. Oh, look. The septic, or the latrine no longer shows it. That one was flashing too. Interesting. Oh, well, that would help if we had an actual connection there. That's probably why it's not flashing, because it's just not even hooked up to any kind of pipe system. Yeah, that actually did make it start flashing again when I put that other pipe section in. But don't worry, don't worry. I know it feels like I probably spent the entire episode here going over the latrines and the toilets. But like I said, I'm enjoying it. There's probably some folks out there watching who know exactly what I'm doing wrong. But nonetheless, I appreciate you guys out there. Leave me some comments too. Let me know. We will get it all solved and stuff here. Let's see. And honestly, being next to this massive river, I think is a huge benefit. Not just in terms of our themed, you know, that we're going to build over the top of it, but it's going to make getting rid of this fecal sludge super easy. Okay, but nonetheless, I'm going to keep working. Okay, well, we have done it. I have gotten rid of those pesky flashing marks. You can see, oh, we've even got a prisoner now who's ready to go. Release him, please. But that is amazing. So you know what did it? It was the well. I had that primitive well, and when I realized, you know what, there's a better version of that I can just start with. So I hooked up the water well exactly where I had the primitive one. Everything's the same. You can see I even moved the electric pump. It's not even functioning, but that was it. That did the trick. That allowed us to start getting our water towers filled up. You can see those are now actively filling. And of course, as I said, I don't have to worry about this. I'm even going to remove these basins now, and we can go into hygiene and put in, I think we can do, yeah, actual basin here. I'm low. Oh, there we go. We'll put in another one, like right there or something too. Yeah, like that. I'll get them side by side once we get these two things out of here, but that's pretty good. So those will be hooked up to the water, I think. Let me make sure that the pipes, yep. As long as I put them in the right spot, there we go. So that's huge. Now there's other amenities and stuff. Obviously, we can do showers and bathtubs, which we will get to. But like I said, I want to save some of the more, you know, epic designs for the bathrooms just a little bit later on. It's actually making me rethink the residential structure too. Originally, obviously, was my plans for 6 different rooms, but now I'm thinking I might either redesign this or to make the rooms bigger and have them like have their own little self-contained bathrooms, or I might split this into like 3 different rooms with 3 bathrooms independently connected. You know what I'm saying? So we could just actually do a door here instead of a door there. We could put a wall on this side and boom. So now this room has its own little nice bathroom, and we can put a shower and stuff in here and have their own toilet, and you know, it'll be for the couples and maybe the family if there's a baby born too. But I don't know, we'll see. I could also do like a larger type of bathroom facility like across the hall here. It all really depends on how we decide to expand the compound itself, you know, because that'll make a big difference down the road. I might end up actually tearing down some of these things, but we'll see how it goes. Designing it is part of the fun, right? And I tell you, the Shapes mod has really made it a nice unique base that helps to make you know, just make it a more enjoyable playthrough. When it's something that you're more proud of, you enjoy it a bit better. Man, look at the shelves. They instantly filled up, didn't they? We need even more of them. Oh, and we've got rotten animals in here. That's a failure on my part right there. Too bad. You know what it is? Honestly, it's all these prisoners we got. I swear I'm not even joking here. Let's see. So they're both fully healed, but they're not leaving. I think they might, yeah, they have a deficiency. So we definitely need to hook these guys up. Why did we not administer flake to them? Did I run out? I might have sold it. We've got some wake up. Hold your horses. Let me get this set up properly. Oh my gosh. Well, I think I know what happened here now. It says that I cannot operate on them because our ideology forbids it. So that's good and bad, because I do kind of want that kind of ideology where we're trying to administer, you know, only positive stuff here. We're not going to be operating, taking people's arms and legs off. But the fact that we can't give them the needed drugs to save their lives is kind of bad. So there's got to be a workaround for that. Can I get Hutch to do it if I turn him? Or Strong, maybe? I think not, because they are the same ideology as well. Yeah, it says ideology forbids it. Huh. That's a bit of a conundrum then. I'm not sure, because these guys are essentially comatose until they can get some drugs in them. Boy, oh boy, I don't know how to get around that, to be honest. That's a bit of a problem, but we'll figure it out. Honestly, I might have to go into the console commands and just delete those. Delete the deficiency right there, because you can delete the different, you know, effects. We could even take his hook hand off, but if I delete that, that'll get him up and moving around at least long enough for us to release him. I hate to have to rely on that kind of thing, but thinking about it now, I don't really know of any other way, unless we are able to manipulate our ideology. You know, if we have enough rituals, we might be able to change it and boost our ideology at some point, because I think that's kind of how the fluid ideology goes. Let's see, what do we got here? Current points 1 of 10. Yeah, I needed to reform 10. So we need to get 9 more points, which is going to be tough. But nonetheless, guys, it's just another challenge we'll have to overcome. It wouldn't be RimWorld if there weren't many, many challenges, one on top of another. So just as soon as we get our toilets figured out, another issue comes up. But like I said, it's all part of it. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I promise in the next episode, we're going to get things cleaned up, because our little babies are going to be old enough to get up and start hauling and cleaning. So very vital functions for the colony, and I can't wait for it. I hope you guys are pumped too. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, guys. I appreciate everybody out there who watches, and I will see you on the next one.